Alrighty, finally got a good day to do the snare video. So went ahead, did a few things real quick pre-video, losing daylight, so I wanted to make sure we got her done. Just go through what I did real quick here, show you what I did. Basically got the trigger here all set up, got our snare tied off. All I did was take my tie again and tie it back up here above my trigger so it wasn't in the way and going to end up in our way. Alrighty, and then basically all we got is basically our snare is attached to our rope. Our rope is attached to our spring-loaded limb here, which will just give us some tension. And basically all this is for is to keep the animal from running off with our shit. Keep him running off with your stuff. It's basically just a leash, because once the snare locks down on his little head, as you can see here, he can't open that back up. So the more he pulls on it, tighter it's going to get. Tighter it gets, he ain't going nowhere. So basically this is just a line to keep him from running off on our asses. Alright, I'm going to set the camera up, show you how to set this puppy, and let's get her triggered up. Got my stick there. That's our ankle point. Basically just grabbed the stick out of the old stick pile, put her in a little bit of an angle, got down in here, and notched her there. Made our notch for our trigger to attach. Just a simple notching. You just notch your sticks until they stick together and you get a good lock. As you can see here, I did the same here to this little bastard here. I don't know how well that's coming in. Alright, let's set this puppy. Let's get her set. It's all ready to go. Alright, I said we get this fucker set. Here we go. Alright, got our notchy here. Notchy down here. Bring her on down, spring loaded. Alright, bring her down, notch her up. Notchy set. The string isn't in the right place. Might have to move your string around to get the right tension that you're looking for. There she is. Now we got her. Nice good tension. Got our lock on there. Got our snare here. Now what we need to do is get the snare set up. Generally you're going to have a game trail here, which I actually do if I want to catch a skunk or a fucking possum, but I'm not in the mood to fucking deal with either one of those two things. And then what you do, you just make sure you get your snare set up. The little twigs usually work pretty well. Just kind of plant them in the ground around it. Just kind of stand it up there. And as you can see, we got a nice wide open spot. I usually clear the leaves out a little bit. Get her nice and squared up where I want her. Make sure there's not going to be any obstructions. Make sure you get that stick in there good, so it doesn't move on you if the wind starts coming up or something. You never know. The wind starts blowing, lose the whole thing, but that's alright. There we go. We got our snare set now. See if we can loosen that up a little bit. It's kind of a big hole, so I'm going to try and shrink our hole down a size here. There we go. Oh, look. Didn't have a rabbit, so we have to go with the old black bear. Basically, you can come down that trail. Now you can use bait if you have bait. It'll help. But basically, is to get it in the trail so they come on through. Get their little head caught in that thing. And as he goes through, what's going to happen? It's going to tighten down on him. He's going to pull away, and he's in there. The more he pulls, tighter it goes. tighter it goes, you ain't getting away. And there you have it. The old snare. Goes back to ancient Indian times. Lock her back up there, as you can see, just lock it. Take our little boo-ha off here. Still got our stick. So we'll use our stick again. And we'll just lay that right in the old game trail. It's a lame ass stick. There we go. Said you just gotta lean it up against something. You don't have to like anchor or anything, as long as it stays open. That animal's gonna come through. You just head in, bang! Rabbit for supper! Alright, kiddos. Hope you found it informative. Stay alive. So concludes our small game snare. Hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, the life you might save just might be your own.